actually a really popular question that people always ask, like, what's practice look like? Well, we don't get it. You know, let's go back 15 years ago. Yeah, we were tested each and every day of the week. We'd race on Sunday, be tested Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, good. But it's free in this world, and it costs a lot of money. And so NASCAR looked at ways of becoming more cost efficient and bridging the gap from smaller teams to bigger bunch of teams. And so they eliminated testing, right? More testing, more R&D, get more speed and climb. That's where smaller teams, you don't really have that. So you had the disparity, right? And so now there's probably I gotta take care of it. Nice drive together.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Tar Heels will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Boston College's offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world.
What's the word, player?
Win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success.
Man, so how long you been in this course?
Yourself, make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Back to throw, it's James. Hauls it in. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Finds the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Golden Eagles have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
That's what
he
I'm talking
didn't
about.
even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And on 4th fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved. But still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The Tar Heels offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring in every single...
Intercepted in the first drive, into the pick. The interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Boston College!
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Quickly complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball in your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
That's crazy.
Lopez to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Tar Heels are on the move.
Oh, my
In the
God.
backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Lopez wants to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have just, it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell, just dropped the football, lost him.
There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Looking to throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a top-5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top-5 matchup. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
The Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Oh, my God.
And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Lopez to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
He should have caught that over
The
there.
deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really understand what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Where are you throwing the ball? Jesus, this quarterback is god awful.
Play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
What the fuck?
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
What was that?
This receiver.
No way. How tall is he? 6 feet, man. In a minute, I'm going to put in my 6'5" quarterback.
In this case, a tight end, you get open. You sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll try the run. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's James. Firing to the right, complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. I I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, they're just going to draw them the offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. But you can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
The short hands, it's shift. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Thanks to grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Lopez wants to fire. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Got it in the middle with Ship. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
What the?
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection.
Come on!
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It's hard to say just let that thing hit the ground. Your instincts take over, but he would have been better off to let it fall.
No, you're right. And your inclination is to go catch it when the ball's in the air. But nice job. You're not going to get to the quarterback. You're not going to sack him. What do? Get your hands in the air, try to disrupt the throwing lane, and get a tip.
And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Tar Heels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Buying some time.
Thank you.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
Finds his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Lopez to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Wait, what is it? Because homie too short or
Couldn't
something,
make the
man? What in
connection
the
on
world?
2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And the Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a
Oh, that was not what I was trying to call.
Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. Lopez wants to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And that is why you never quit on a play. 4th down by the goal line. It looked like the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't give in to the defense. He just dug deep down inside himself and found a way to score that TD. That was impressive.
We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger and put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Yep. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down.
BTA, man, BTA. I won.
It's James. Fires to the big fella.
45 to 7.
Good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can
Jeremy was over there.
See him develop in the middle. And
stressed out.
Keys on the tight end, he wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Hey, you ain't lying, man.
He wants to throw it again. Caught close to the marker. It's Bond. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I think he only in.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays.
He only in 1 league? No, he in 2.
They've got a lot
well,
of
course, you know,
he
in his league.
Someone
and then,
has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's in.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Yeah, we lost.
And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's James. Into the end zone. And that
you
ball
gotta
was
pick
in
that
harm's way, and he
off.
is lucky to get
Jesus.
that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and icky. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation.
Jesus, this dude is trash.
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more.
And he like over.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field. But the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Here's a throw downfield late. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So
this quarterback's like 6 feet now.
Good job that time getting to the ball, knocking
it
it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel group.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
He
can't make the grab. It's incomplete.
So
but
like height actually,
flag, and I believe this is going to be pass
it's
interference.
different though. Right? So quarterback too short.
A big penalty at this
So he can't see.
juncture in
So
the
he
game.
over there
All
overthrowing
locked up,
passes
and they
and
get
stuff,
called
man.
for the pass interference.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Lopez to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. Well, after